Hello there and welcome back to my videos. In this video we want to speak about the project family organizer, and today I will show you how we can create the verify. So when we are on this screen, just a second, this screen, and if we have an exist family in the system, then we will be sent to the user login, else it will be kept on this one. So today we will work both with Python and the Node.js, the Vue framework, with the inside the Nuxt framework built on the top of the Vue. So let's go back for the first for the server version, and that's the Python. And I will going up here and create two functions. The first one should be in the family, and I decide to call it count. It's a static method. And we call it count. And I need the Mongo connection inside. And then we return something to it. Then we go in for the system. Inside here we have the system. And we want to respond 200 if we have family counted up. And else we want to return 204, it's meaning no content. So that's what we want to do here. So let's say I will just copy this line here, and then we say if family count it's greater than 0, then we go up here, and we don't care how many we have, so that's why I don't return to the variable in Python here. But I'm only interested to know, did we have more than 0 families? Then it's going well. Else we will expect to say nothing happening here. 204 and 204, and we say no content. And then we're going back for the function here on the family, and okay, I'll return something wrong here, and we say return int. That's what we returned, and return Mongo connection, and then family, and then account. And that's it. Let's testing it. I'm going for my Docker version here and shut it down and wait until it's shutting down. It's a little bit slow here. I really don't know why. Normally it's pretty quick, but for some reason it's a little bit slow. Then I'm going for the Postman and click and say everything is perfect. And then we're going into the Mongo database. I have my test family here. I will copy the JSON and then delete the document. And I'm going back here, and it's returned no, you can see no content. And I will insert it again and save it, and then we return it back. So the next step we want to do now, it's we're going for the Nuxt project, and then we have the environment here. You can see our default environment variable we use on the Python server API, and then we have the Nuxt API, and I think that's just to minimize this one. I don't like it. Yeah, and for this we want API server, and we say localhost 5000, that's what we use on, and then we say API, that's the server, and then we need to close it down. But before we close the application down, and I will show you why we do it, because we're going for the middleware inside here, and inside the middleware I need to print out the environment. And if you can see the environment here, and I reload and going back for the Nuxt here, we have not everything. We have the environment's variables here, but I really need something inside it here, and that's the Nuxt.js.env. That's meaning I can decide which file we're working with. It doesn't know the variable we have, and call it server host, I think we call it API server, sorry, API server. If I save it here, you will see it's identified here. To do this, we will go down inside here. You can see it's not installed. I will close it down here and say yes. And then we want to install add Nuxt.js.env. That's the library we want to install. And it's taking a little bit, so. And then we're starting up the environment a little bit, just to confirm it's still not working, to be there identified. I will just show you that, and then we need a little bit change before that working. And then we're going for the browser, and we will reload it and going back for the editor, and it's still identified. So to resolve this problem, we need to build models, and inside the build models we need a second one called Nuxt.js, and then .env, and then we need the params. We need to go for one pass back, then it's searching for .env. That's perfect. When we tested it, it was working like a charm. And then we need a system variables bars. It should be true, because now we say we need a path here. Sorry. When we use, we will override from the file inside the system variables, and then we will include the system variables. And that's fine for us, because when we isolate it in Docker, then we will have system variables, because we load the environments file inside the Docker. But when we are developer here in not Docker environment, then we need the file included in the project, so we don't fight with it so much. And then we need to restart the application, and this time it should be the right viewer. Let's see what's happening here. And still not ready yet. And now it's ready. Let's go into the browser. Yes, you can see it here. It's triggered the system status verify middleware, and then we return it. So now we can get access for this inside the middleware. So we are ready for the next step now. Inside the middleware, we have the process environment, and we just copy it down here and remove this one. And then we need a little bit more, because I want to work with the route. I'll be sure if we are in the system, if the name of the route is system configuration, then I will push you back for the login page. It's just meaning over time we probably will extend this variable, but for now we only have one, but I'll still being able to do this over time. So I'll say else inside here, and if the route name includes system configuration, then we're going inside here and we want to redirect to the user's login. And that's meaning if I'm going into this one, now you can see we are logged in. If I'm going inside the MongoDB again, copy the JSON, remove it from the database and reload, we have the configuration page. So right now it should working again if I'm adding it, and that's perfect. So for now we can just remove the server folder here, and we don't need it anymore. We have disconnected the server, and I think I just need inside here and remove the server and node daemon development server index watch server. We just leave it here. I want to see what's happening if we restart the application now, because I think we need a little bit to work with. It's apparently crashing because we don't have the index, and I will figure out why it's not working, and then I will fix it and tell you what is going wrong. So I need to reset it. So this will be a little clip between this and the next section of this video. And now I'm ready to tell you what we want to do. And the reason why we need a little bit change here, it's because from the beginning of this project I'm decided to create a pure JavaScript. But over time, when I'm thinking, then I've coming to the breakpoint. If this project should be in a realistic project for me, and then I need to change the API for Python. I really love Python to do this, and I need to work with that because in the future I have other plans for this. So I need to build the API in Python. I have not decided to split my API up in microservice right now. Maybe it's coming over time. I cannot tell you that right now because I've not decided that. I will start small and then build it big over time. So you need just to say Nuxt here, and then we need to say Nuxt start here, and then we have disconnecting the server part of the Nuxt project, and we don't need to take care of that anymore. You can see the dev models have, we need to up here, the dev model have been renamed to build models and will be removed in Nuxt tree. Then it's meaning we have something inside here, and we just move this down here, and I will move it a little bit around here, and then we prepare for Nuxt 3.0. I think we use Nuxt 2.10 or something like that. Yeah, 2.10. But of course I will upgrade to 3 when I have the change, and then the project will be on the beat. So let's restarting the project one more time and see everything is running, and then I'm going back to test it one more time before we finish this video, and everything here is cool. And it's still running here. And trigger the middleware, that's fine. And what I need to do now, it's going for the Mongo, copy the JSON again and delete it and fill it up here, and that's working. And if I'm inserting my family again, it should be a login. That's perfect. That's what I have to deal with this video. I really hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you want to join me next time I'm creating more about this project. And feel free to subscribe to this channel. The code is completely free and will be published on the GitHub after this video. If I have more videos in the queue in YouTube, then you will see the newest version on YouTube, but you can going back in the commits and follow free to make a commit that from. Thank you so much, and hope you like this video. If you have any questions, please make the comments below. I'd be lovely to answer the questions from you. If you have any feedback, let me know. And yeah, hope you add it for a playlist, and hope to see you again. Thank you for subscribing, and see you.